one of the most famous psalms in the Bible is Psalm 23. Everybody knows it. We've sang it. The Lord is my shepherd. When one meditates on that first verse itself, David declaring, the Lord is my shepherd. He declares my shepherd. That means he's declaring God as his personal God. When you think of the word shepherd, one of the things that the shepherd does is the shepherd looks after his sheep. A good shepherd looks after his sheep. So when David is declaring the Lord is my shepherd, what David is declaring is the Lord looks after me. The Lord looks after me. Now David, being king, is declaring God as a shepherd. God is the one who oversees him. I want to ask you, do you have that assurance? Yes, my God looks after me. My God cares for me. My God oversees me. You see, the shepherd oversees the life of his sheep. He sees that everything's happening perfect for his sheep. If there is any need or if there's any want in the sheep's life, he begins to oversee it. So what are the things that the shepherd will do? The first thing the shepherd does is he begins to provide for his sheep. He begins to lead his sheep into places where the sheep can find good pasture, a good place to eat. So what we see is the shepherd leading the sheep and providing for it. So the first thing is we need to ask ourselves is, am I being led by God? Is my life led by God? You see, when the shepherd leads the sheep will not be in want. The sheep will be looked after. The sheep will be cared for. I'm speaking to you who is watching. If you're going through a time of crisis, if you're going through a time of need, I want to remind you that if God is your shepherd, if you have made him your personal God, if you have your own personal walk with him, one thing I assure you, he will provide for you. What concerns you will concern him. Isn't that amazing? What concerns you will concern him. That means what bothers you, what troubles you, troubles him. He will be active in your life. He will be involved in every area of your life. All you need to do is let him lead you. The second thing that the shepherd does is he does not just provide, he also protects the sheep. If there is any harm coming or if there's any danger, a good shepherd will see that his sheep is well cared for, is taken care of and protected. We need to understand, when the storms against you, when people fight against you, when your enemies are plotting against you, if God is your shepherd, he will protect you. He will not abandon you. He will see that there is no harm that comes over you. A shepherd does not only protect and provide, but another thing that the shepherd does is he sees that his sheep have good rest. His sheep have good rest. No matter how much you lie on bed, you will not be able to rest if you're going through a crisis on the inside. That means he's a good shepherd. He will see into your life that you are at peace on the inside as well. On the inside as well. The next thing about a shepherd is he also disciplines. That means if the sheep is going off, if the sheep is going in the wrong direction, the shepherd will immediately pull it. The shepherd will immediately discipline it. That means if God is your shepherd, he will discipline you. We don't like to be disciplined. We don't like those hard times. We don't like those valley moments. But at the end, he turns it all out for good. You see, the shepherd is involved in the sheep's life. Is God involved in your life? If he is leading you, if he is your shepherd, I assure you, he will protect you. He will provide for you. He will discipline you. He will give you good rest. He will take care of you. He will oversee your life because he cares for you. He is the good shepherd.